Shalom, shalom. To start this lesson, first and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Double honors to all the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well, pass up, and push out the 100% truth and truth sincerity. And shalom to the hopeful elect scattered across the four winds. Lord, will this lesson be edifying? And topic of this lesson, we're never too good for the milk. Speaking to myself first and foremost, I'm never too good for the milk. Hey man, the milk is the foundation. That's your foundation. Just as a baby, when a baby's born, they're nursed by what? By milk. The milk is like their foundation. And from them drinking milk, they grow up to be able to eat other things, like for example, to eat meat, to eat other foods. Just as us in the truth, we're likened unto babies, and the milk, we need these milk scriptures. You got to get into these milk scriptures. You got to know these milk scriptures. Speaking to myself first and foremost, it's the book of 1 Peter chapter 2 verse 2. As newborn babes desire the sincere milk of the world, that ye may grow by. So just the same way as newborn babies desire that milk and need that milk so they can grow, and that's the same way, you can even look at it spiritually. We need that milk, the joke, they got that little joke, he needs some milk. But nah, seriously, we need that milk, because the milk is what's gonna help us grow. The milk is what's gonna help us flourish. The milk is our foundation. We need the milk. Without the milk, you can't jump to something else without the milk. It's like you trying to play a new sport. You can't play the new sport without knowing the basics. So we need the milk. The milk is essential. Speaking to myself first and foremost, I need to touch upon milk scriptures more. I need to hop in milk scriptures more. Sometimes you stray away from those things, but it's always good to go back. It's always good to study those things. It's always good to review those things, And I'm speaking to myself first and foremost when I say everything, I need to go back and touch upon the milk. The next precept that I wanted to bring out is Isaiah 28 and 9. This is the book of Isaiah chapter 28 verse 9. Whom shall he teach knowledge? And whom shall he make to understand doctrine? Them that are weaned from milk and drawn from breast. Which ultimately goes back to what I was saying. You need the milk. You got to get the milk. You getting the milk, that's the basics, That's your fundamentals. And we got to desire the sincere milk. We need the milk. The milk is our foundation. Without a foundation, you're gonna be all over the place, man. That's why you gotta get the milk. You gotta understand the milk. Time may go by, as we advance in this truth. Sometimes, we get into deeper things. But it's always important, and it's a must that we go back, into the milk and go over the milk. The milk scriptures, especially with you growing in the truth, now you may come back to it. You might have another perspective on it. You might see it a different way, or you might learn something that you didn't know. That's why it says repetition is the father of all skills. Sometimes you gotta go into it more than once, and you gotta want it bad. You gotta want it for yourself. Bros can want it for you, but you gotta want it for yourself. I saw scriptures say what they say. I'm gonna bring it out real quick. This is the book of 2 Timothy 2 and 15. Study to shew thyself approved unto the Most High, a workman that needeth not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth. We got to study to show ourselves approved, man. We got to hop on our notes. We got to hop in the notes. Got to hop in these scriptures. Got to hop in these breakdowns. You got to study. The main thing is to study. All those things is what study. All those things is what comes with studying. All those things are part of studying, watching videos, taking notes, watching breakdowns, taking notes. You know, hey, all these things are parts of studying. Watching the elders and apostles, you know. Hey, we got to study to show ourselves approved, man. You know, we got to study. I was like, hey, it's good to go back into the milk, man. It's good to go back and touch upon things that you haven't touched upon in a while. You know, you don't want your game like a swordsman. What does a swordsman do? You know, to keep his weapon from going dull, he sharpens the whole sword. You know, and he might do that continually. You know, just like us, hey, we don't want to get dull. So what we got to do? We got to sharpen our game continually. You know, hop in these scriptures continually. You know, stay upon these scriptures continually. You know, if you're getting distracted, hey, pray to the Lord. You know, speaking to myself first and foremost. You know, I have my shortcomings. I be getting distracted, but hey, ain't nothing to pray to the Lord, and the Lord not gonna do it. You know, ain't nothing. The Lord gonna do it just like that. You know, and the last precept I want to bring out, and you know, I'm gonna close out on this. It's the book of Philippians, chapter 2, verse 12. Or for beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. At the end of the day, hey, brothers ain't gonna hold your hand. You know, they ain't gonna hold my hand. You know, hey, we gotta work out our own, key word, own salvation with fear and trembling. Of course, brothers are gonna help you out, but they're not gonna baby you. You know, you gotta want it for yourself. Speaking to myself first and foremost, I gotta want it for myself. You know, I gotta desire the sincere milk. You know, I gotta hop in these scriptures. I gotta study. You know, I gotta get these breakdowns. Of course, brother gonna aid you, but hey, you gotta want it for yourself. Ultimately, you gotta hop in these scriptures for yourself. It's for your learning, for your benefit. You know, so that's why, you know, back to the main topic, desire the sincere milk. You know, you gotta want it for yourself. You know, sincere milk is the fundamentals, the foundations. You know, touch upon the milk again, touch upon these scriptures again. You know, repetition, repetition, repetition. You know, and with that being said, I just want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Double honors to our elders and apostles, a great millstone, who rule well and push out the 100% truth and truth and sincerity. And shalom to the hopeful elect scattered across the four winds. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Until the next, shalom.